Today we're going to look at the CO2 chamber I just built for the rodents. Cue the intro, dive on in. As always, we do the shirt shout out first. This one goes out to D's Balls. Chris, thank you for the shirt. I know I opened it up on camera, but I'm actually wearing it today. Fits great, makes me look yoked. Thank you, brother. Let's do some sticker shout outs. BT Xotics. Thank you, Blake. Pagoda City Pythons. Thank you. Smiachis. Raddies and Royals. I probably murdered that name. Thank you so much. And a thank you card. And we got a whole package from Dragon Hatch Trays. Dragon's Lab. Love these trays. Thank you so much. Python Factory all the way from Germany. Thank you. Brocken C. Deutsch. I don't know what that means. I think that means do you speak German? I don't know. And Big Mike's Balls. Man, got a bunch of different variations. Love the American flag one. Thank you, Big Mike. And Wolfie Royals all the way from the UK. Go check him out. He does a bunch of good stuff. Check out his Instagram. And my brother Antoine from High Desert Pythons. And he even threw in a clutch card. Very nice touch, brother. Thank you. Miss you. And Off the Rails Reptiles. I wonder if that's a nod to Ozzy Osbourne, like Off the Rails of a Crazy Train. I don't know, my brain's always thinking in heavy metal terms, but really like it. Thank you, guys. And Orion, Reptiles and More, they even sent a patch. That is very cool. Some little ones. Business card. Pause it if you need it. Cool marketing. I love the font on the lettering and everything. Very cool. Small town approved. And we got one of our own shirts from Herper Merch. Cartoon version. Very cool. And I've said it plenty of times, but any money I make off the Herper Merch line for Small Town Exotics will be donated directly to USARK. So go ahead and go check out Herper Merch. The link's in my description. It's always in the description. And there's coffee mugs and face masks and other stuff. So go check it out. Can't wait to start wearing this. Thank you, Cedric. And Balls for Life New Jersey sent me a magnet and a sticker and red. Love red shirts. Thank you, guys. I will wear this with pride. Not slacking on the back. Go check them out on Instagram. Thank you all. And my buddy Chris from Heli Guy Serpents. I like this cool little one. Pretty cool design. Here is all his info. If you need it, pause it. And a very cool shirt. I like the Heli Guy logo. It's a snake inside a helicopter. And you'd have to ask Chris why his name is Heli Guy. So, go check him out on Instagram and ask him why his business name is Heli Guy and tell him that we sent you. And then Shade Tree Exotics sent a box, right? So I opened it up and then I figured out that there was nothing that was gonna go bad or nothing that was gonna die in here. And this is what gave it away. So he sent some juice for me. Sent me some vape batteries, a tank and a coil. This looks like a mod box. So he put some Shade Tree Exotic stickers in here. I love trees. So very cool logo. Go check them out on Instagram. And the Aegis mod. So these Aegis mods, I use the smaller one right now. The single battery. This is a double battery version. These things are impact proof and waterproof. Thank you so much for this. Love these mods. And it comes with a little charger cord and everything. And James and Bridget sent a little letter. Said that he seen me in a live. And I remember this. They asked, he asked what kind of mod and all that I use for my vaping rig. It happened to be the same brand. And he boxed it up and sent me one. So thank you so much, James and Bridget. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate all the love from everyone that sent all this cool swag. Now let's look at the gas chamber. Okay, well I had to bring it all out in the backyard because the garage lighting sucks. So what you have here is 3 basic components. You get this CO2. This is a 5-pound bottle. Go to your local welding supply, and this will run you $96 for the initial purchase. But then after that, because you're paying a deposit on the bottle, you go exchange the bottle for $26. They swap you out for a new bottle that's full, and you just keep swapping it out just like you would propane bottles for barbecues. And then your other part would be this clear tubing. This is just clear vinyl tubing, and get that at anywhere. I got it at a hose supply store, but you can get it at aquarium places, Home Depots, and everything have it. The main thing is this regulator right here. So you turn on the gas, you'll see the needles will go up, and you set this for your max output pressure. So I have this needle right here set to 10 pounds per square inch. This is your bottle pressure, so that'll tell you when it's empty, when that needle goes all the way down. And then on this little knob right here, that's how you release the gas. And you can hear the gas coming out. So I will put a link for this regulator. This was like $40-something, close to $50 on Amazon. It's for home brewers that make beer and stuff, so you can carbonate your beer. But that's what this is for. And then you just get the size tubs that you want. And I just drilled a hole that was just a tiny bit smaller than my clear vinyl tubing. So when you jam it in there, it's airtight. And then I put a little pinhole on this side to release the oxygen out. So what you do is you put your rodents in there, lock the top like that. Stick this tube down in here. See, it's kind of tight, but not too tight. Make sure your hose goes all the way to the bottom, because CO2 is heavier than air. And then you turn on the gas, and you'll feel the oxygen escaping from here. Watch the rodents as they're breathing. You can put your finger or a piece of tape on here, switch off the gas, and that's it. Pretty easy. So that's my whole gas chamber setup. I didn't do a how-to build video, frankly, because I didn't think about it at the time, and there's a million of them out there. My biggest point to this video was I searched high and low for the paintball CO2 that you can get at all the sporting goods stores, and everywhere sells the bottles, but they're not refilling them. Because of COVID, they're not getting CO2 for paintball guns anymore. But the welding supply stores still have plenty of food grade CO2, so that's why I had to get that 5-pound bottle and then pay the deposit on that. Order the regulator off of Amazon. It's a lot cheaper on there versus buying one from the welding supply stores, because the welding supply store regulators start out at $125, and I got that one at Amazon for just under $50. So altogether I'm in it for just over $150 if you count the 2 tubs that I bought. And then you just hook up the clear hoses and drill the hole in the top of the lid. Works great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link the Amazon regulator in the description down below. That way, you know, that hooks up to all your standard bottles that size from like a welding supply. There's plenty of them out there. You can get that gas readily. It's a little bit more expensive to start out, but then after that, like I said, it's $26 to refill that bottle when you swap out the bottles. Sal from Gomez Pythons told me he uses the same size bottle, and it's been over 6 months since he's had to fill it. So I'm taking it that gas will last a while. If you have any other questions, hit me up on Instagram or leave a comment down below. Until next time, rock on.